Hello, and welcome back. So let me show you now. We have the previous mesh, the boundary layer, but let's reduce it. So let me launch block mesh. I don't care about what I have previously. So let me redo. Let me focus on this one. Let me put here true, because now I can do everything in a single step. I know, let me go here, nothing though. Okay, let me change something, because as I mentioned, I prefer to have uniform meshes. Now, actually, let me put here 4 and 4. This one you can leave it to 0. It doesn't change anything. Levels 1, point, okay. Boundary layer here is, let me put 3 layers. It's much better. And yeah, the rest is perfect. I'm not going to use that one. And here I can do everything in one single step. So let me go here. Okay, I don't need this option. I'm reading the original one, and I'm going to use it no override. So you can guess that if I use this, it will save all the steps. Okay, so let me put send it. So those steps, castellation, snap, and add layers, it will be safe. They are going to be safe, and you can visually inspect that. So actually, this is the way I work. I save always my step, check the castellation that everything is okay, check the snap that everything is okay, and then layers, check the layers. So probably layers, I work there in a iteratively way. I do my iterations, but yeah, it's kind of a trial and error. So let's wait to get this this mesh. As you can see, it's taking more time doing more iterations, but we know that our starting point, we started iteration 1, 2, everything was working. Shouldn't be any reason why this is not going to work. So see that there it's safe state 1. Okay, so we have a state 1, mesh 1. Let me refresh. And let's see what is that mesh 1. See that it is the Cartesian mesh. So this is a valid mesh. So if for you, whatever you're doing using a Cartesian mesh, it is okay, use it. Feel free. Okay, I know many people, especially wind engineering, doing buildings, these are perfect meshes. However, you cannot build a boundary layer on top of this. Obvious reason, I don't want to discuss that, but it's obvious that you have to also stair steps. Okay, but this is a perfect mesh. The next step will be creating now the body fitted. So what is going to do snappyHexMesh, it is going to project those nodes into the surface. So all those iterations that you see, what I'm trying to do is just to perfectly match that surface. After you have that, you add your boundary layer, and there you go. Yeah, fantastic. We have everything, and let's check these steps. So actually, let me do here this. Okay, so the Cartesian mesh, refresh. Okay, and let me put here also this. No, not this, and that one. Okay, you have that. The next step will be body fitted. Okay, why didn't work? Okay, body fitted. So see that now projected, and fantastic. So this is what is happening. And I actually also need to, because now we have uniform surface refinement and boundary layer, is likely that it will work better. And actually, where do I have the coverage? Okay, no, okay. Well, we check it later. And then the next step. Put the boundary layer, but didn't add boundary layer. Why? Add layers and I put here 3 layers. 0. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I forgot to update this here. Okay, 0.5, that was the issue. Okay, but actually, and this was okay, that didn't work because I can erase 3 and let me redo it. I don't need to start from scratch. So I will work now in this one. True. I put there 0. 0, 5, 0, 1, and 3 layers. So it will be exactly okay. And this one will be okay. So will correspond to that one. So let's redo that one. So you can, was nice. Now nice that I make that mistake. Perfect. So start from 2. Okay. Which is the body fitted, and now we are going to have our boundary layer. I'm quite sure that it will work, so later this number will make sense, but yeah. Okay, there you go. We have our mesh. Very good coverage, as I was expecting. And refresh. Next. There you go. Very, very nice mesh. And yeah, now this is my actual workflow. What I have shown you here, it is how it works. Here I have this information, also will show me the coverage. This is nice. I always, small issues, but very, very nice. So at this point, okay, remember, check mesh. So this is interesting also because, okay, you have folder 1, 2, and 3. So if you use check mesh, and let's do it in time folder 1, this is a perfect mesh. Remember, it is a Cartesian mesh. So, or orthogonality will be 0 as expected. Okay, 0, and skewness very low. Then you do it in 2, it's the body fit, and here's where you start to see those mesh quality errors. But one of the reasons also why to use the Cartesian, well, no orthogonality is 0, so it's a perfect mesh. So they say that this is also a very good quality. However, when we add the boundary layers, there will since start to get sketchy, and we get some errors. So let's see here what will be here. So see that this one is where we have the issue with the no orthogonality, but that's not a big of a deal. Okay, and yeah, the number of cells, and at this point we are ready to run. So remember, before running or setting the case, that would be the next video, you need to transfer your mesh. So this is a mesh that I would like to use constant. I don't want this poly mesh. I will put it here. And now also I can erase all this stuff. And I don't need to, but I like to check always now when you transfer. You never know if something goes wrong while you are copying and pasting. And this is it. Perfect. So at this point, I think we are ready to run a simulation. Okay, before doing that, also I would like to show you how to do the mesh in parallel, because all this stuff can be done in parallel, and that will be the next video. Bye.